Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Magdalene Victor. Today I'll be discussing on an interesting topic that is so dear to my heart. Over the years, I've developed the habit of paying attention to every product I picked in the market. It has really helped me to be more extra careful when buying things in the market, especially things that we consume and what we use on our body as a whole family. So I'll be discussing smart grocery tips for parents. So one of the points that have really helped me is that I always cross-check the manufacture date and the expiry date. It is very important that whenever you go to the market, you always check the manufacture date and the expiry date to make sure that what you are buying is really what you want to buy. Because I've discovered that some goods are close to expiry date and then you will buy them without cross-checking it. Or some of these goods, they have been adulterated, and so somewhere either along the line of production or by others that have decided to make profit. And so because of that, it is always key that you verify the goods that you are buying to make sure that yes, those goods are from the original manufacturer and then those goods are not close to expiry date. And because I've watched a lot of documentaries on food, adulteration, and cutting of cost in order to make profit by some business owners, this has really helped me to pay attention to what I buy. Another point that has helped me is don't rush those discount offers. Don't rush those discount offers that you see out there. Yes, I love discounts, and I believe so many people love discount price. But don't fall into the trap of buying goods just because you see it on discount. Some of those goods that you see on discounts could be genuine discounts, while others, they are giving those goods on discounts because the expiry date is close. And so in order not to make too much loss by discarding those goods, markets put those goods in discount so that they'll be able to sell it. So when next you go to the market and you see the prices of buy two and pay for one, make sure you verify them so that you'll be sure if those goods are really okay or not. And then another point, the third point that has really helped me is know your regular prices. I know these points may be odd to some people, but for me, it's really something that I've really held over the year. And because I'm good at keeping record in my head, so for 20 items that I picked in the market, I can confidently recall the prices of at least 12 to 13 accurately. That alone has helped me to spot any drop in prices or rise in prices of goods, especially things that I always buy monthly to use in the house. Those records are in my head. And for many people, keeping record is usually hectic and they can't recall anything that they pick in the market. But one thing that I want to advise you is try to keep a notebook with some of the prices of important goods, or you can type it in your notepad and then so that you'll be able to remember it when next you are going for your grocery market. That will really help you a lot because you never tell what you will meet in the market. Another point that has really helped me again is don't go on mindless shopping. I know that a lot of people can go to the market while their heart is choked up with so many things, so many issues are bothering your heart. But I tell you, whenever you discover that your mind is full with so many things that you are thinking over, trying to sort things out, believe me, that's not the best time to go to the market, because you will do a mindless grocery shopping and you will end up picking things that you are not intended to pick. And most of you will believe me, that you do things with your mind, not with your eyes. You can actually be looking at things, but your heart is somewhere lost in the thought. Doing a grocery that you really want to get the best takes time, but it's worth it. I tell you, when you consider the health of your family and everyone that is attached to you, you really take your time to do grocery shopping the right way. For me, I usually spend a lot of time in the market, and that's because I always want to verify every product that I'm picking in the market to know if it's actually what I really want or not. So if you prioritize the health of your family, that extra time that you spend in the market, I tell you, it will go a long way in saving you from unnecessary costs, unnecessary disappointment, and then wastage of money. So take that extra time to spend in the market. I don't go to market whenever I know that I have limited time, because I really need to check what I'm buying. And then for us that live in a country that English is not their first language, sometimes you have to spend extra time in the market because you have to scan the goods, go online to check what exactly it is made of and the ingredients, to know if those goods or that product will serve you what you want. So you take extra time in the market because you really want to know exactly what is made up of a product before you pick it. And then the last but not the least point that has really helped me is when I see a goods on discount price, first I ask myself two questions. Do I really need these goods? Will I use this product before it expires? Yes. So I have to ask myself two questions. If really my family need these goods, and will I use it before it expires? A lot of people have bought so many things in the market because those products are on discounts, and at the end of the day, those products end up expiring in their cupboards. So please save that money and don't be in haste to buy things that you are not sure if you will use it or not. Yes. And then to add more to it, when you consider the health of your family as a father, as a mother, when you consider the health of your family, I tell you, that extra time that you spend will go a long way in helping you to avoid excesses, to avoid disappointment, and to avoid wastage. So do not be in a haste to buy things that you are sure you will not need it, or you will not end up using it. And my final point for you is have self-control, because it is very important. I tell you, self-control is very important when you go for grocery shopping. If you don't apply self-control to crown everything all, you will end up picking so many things that is not part of what you really want at home. For me, I always make sure I draft a list of what I really want to buy. And when I draft a list, that list helps me to remain focused, to get exactly what I want. Sometimes I can pick little extra money in case I will see things that is not part of my list. But even when I pick extra money, I know that it's limited. So make sure that you have self-control when you go to the market for grocery shopping. I believe this video will go a long way in helping someone out there. Thank you so much for watching my video.